How's it going, everyone? It's Abdallah here, bringing you guys another tips and tricks tutorial video for Animal Crossing New Horizons on Nintendo Switch. Today's video is so jam-packed with all the information that you need in order to maximize and optimize the entire wedding event. Oh my gosh, it is awesome. We're going to show you guys how exactly to get all 265 heart crystals in order to get all 29 items. Yes, I know, there's a lot happening, so definitely stick around to the very end. We got some pretty cool info. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you guys didn't already see on my YouTube channel page, we got tons of Animal Crossing content. I would love to have you guys on board as a subscriber. As you guys know, we've done a little bit earlier. As soon as the wedding event happened, we spent about 5 hours. Yeah, about 5 hours doing all the data sciences for this video. So if you guys like data and you like science, then definitely stick around. Give the other videos a look too while you're at it. Thanks for watching. Okay, so what is happening with the wedding event? As you guys can see, we've got a whole bunch of items here, and there's a brand new currency in the game called crystal hearts. These little heart crystals, I love them. They're really cute. And you're gonna use those heart crystals in order to purchase every single one of these items. Let's go take a look, shall we? So, how do you get this thing started? Well, your game has to be, first off, started in June 1st. It's going to be an event from June 1st to June 30th. So you have 30 days in order to do this event. Can you get everything in one day? Well, a traditional player is going to tell you no, you can't. You definitely can. If you're a customized approach player, then you'll be all set and ready to go. So right now, I'm going to ditch every single one of my little heart crystals just so that you guys know exactly what I earn whenever I'm out here. All right, so other than that, once you're on June 1st in your respective time zone, yes, say that louder to the people in back who don't understand what time zones are. Just because it's not June 1st in your time doesn't mean that it's not somewhere else. So June 1st, go over there. Isabel's going to welcome you, and Isabel will say, hey, it's wedding season. Congratulations. As soon as you enter your house or exit out of your house from the beginning, you'll be able to see that Harv needs a favor. Apparently, it's Reese and Cyrus's anniversary. They're here to commission you as a custom photographer. So you're going to go over to Harv's Island, like I'm doing right now over here, and you'll be able to start off the quest. Now, this quest has a lot of rewards, and oh my gosh, 29 items in total is insane. And you can purchase multiples of them so that you can make whatever kind of wedding setup you want. You can make an outdoor wedding, you can make an indoor wedding, whatever you want. There's a lot of things happening, but we're here for the traditional players so that you guys can understand and optimize, because listen to me now, there's things that the game does not tell you, and we've uncovered it in our live stream, so let's jump into it. Anyway, here we are over at Harv's Island. What you're going to do is you're going to talk to him, and you're going to go and talk about anniversary photos as soon as you can. Now, he'll go to the basement, he'll get everything all set up for you, and you'll notice over here that it's a blank canvas. As soon as you talk to your friend Reese over here, she's going to tell you exactly one of 3 themes that she wants you to make out of all of the wedding decorations. Now, this one over here, she says that she wants a cute set. She'll also want a chic set, or she'll want a garden set. So there's different 3 possibilities. The cute set's super easy because by default, every single one of the items within the wedding set is considered cute. So empty them out simply by looking over here. You'll notice that there's 11 items on board. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to teach you guys 2 different ways of optimizing this based on where you're at. If you're just starting off this event, you're not going to have access to every single one of these yet, because the first 7 days is when you're going to slowly gain every single one of these inside your inventory. And along the way, you'll also pick up Reese's plate, you'll get the 2 DIYs, the DIY for the fence, and you'll also get the DIY for the wand as well. So, that being said, the first optimization I'm going to show you guys right now is going to be the wedding decoration optimization. This one's so easy, check this out. All right, that's it. And then we're going to flick on over, and we're going to do the exact same thing to every single one of these walls. Now, you can go ahead and count. It's probably like 21. You can do 21 of them, and I think that's really where it kind of lands with the best optimization. But as long as you fill this up over here, this exactly is going to be one optimization. All you have to do is take a picture of Reese and Cyrus, and then that will give you the maximum amount of heart crystals for your specific day. You only get a certain amount once per day, so keep that in mind. Now, if you guys don't like that and you'd like to play a little dress up over here, I completely understand you. So we're going to get rid of all these guys, and I'm going to show you exactly another optimization that you guys can use in case you want. There's 2 of them. So The next optimization is going to be the one of everything plus one optimization. And that is pretty easy to do. It's just one of everything. Sure, go for it. So that means that we're going to go over here. I'm going to grab the plus one. So we're going to make 2 decorations. That's my plus one right over there. We will go to the floor. And it honestly doesn't matter where you drop this stuff off. It doesn't. You can absolutely have a fun time arranging 4 little chairs next to your little table and the little wedding arch and the bench and then the organ in the corner. And you can do all that stuff. And that's the fun part about playing dress up with these two. Absolutely. I'm not stopping you from having fun. But if you guys want to do this a little bit quicker, this is the way to do it. So add every single one of these 11 items in your room. Okay, easy as that. And you'll be able to be all set. So it's the entire set plus one more gives you the maximum of your hearts. Now, what happens if she asks you for a specific customization option? Well, that's simple. All you have to do is click over on any one of these guys, press the X button, and then you can straight customize every single one of these things. It's super cool. So you can see the different customization options, chic, garden. There's obviously one of 3 that they're going to need. Every single one of these is exactly that. Take a look at this beautiful cake. Look at that. So awesome with limes and like little dots and whatnot. And then this bench. You can see that there, that it's also chic, garden, or cute. Now, I'm not going to go over every single one of them. You guys can see exactly what they look like, and they look really good. Trust me, when you have these items at home, you're going to want to customize them accordingly. So now that you have one of everything plus one, or if you did the whole decorations on top thing, you can take a picture now. Taking a picture is really easy. There's no parameters in the game that say, hey, you didn't take a picture of Reese and Cyrus in the shot, or you didn't have them centered and you just took a picture of your face. You know, like that's not a thing. There's no parameters. You can even take a picture like this if you really wanted to, and it's going to be absolutely perfect. So there we go. That's your picture. Once you're done taking a picture, you'll talk to Reese again. So you talk to her when she's done, and then she's going to give you a certain amount based off of your decoration. Now, if you're playing the game in the first week, you're going to get a maximum of 11, and that's for the first 7 days. Now, for the days 8 through 30, you'll get a maximum of 15. As you guys can see over here, we now have 15 heart crystals on screen because I showed you guys that quick optimization in order to get the max amount. Now, I'm going to pause it for a quick second here. Let's talk about the maximum amounts that you can get as a traditional player. So, like I said earlier, the first week, you can only get a maximum of about 11 per day. Now that, for 7 days, equals 77. So you're holding on to 77 right there. Now, after that, after you've done the first week, she's going to raise the ceiling to about 15 per day. So 15 per day times the rest of the remaining 23 days equals 345. Add those together, and you've got a maximum of 422 for your one singular account. Now, if you guys want even more as a traditional player, unfortunately you can't, because you're not going to be time traveling backwards and getting more. You're locked at 422. If you have another villager on your island, such as I have Jess on my island, I've got a dude named Subscribe that's on my island because he wants you to click that subscribe button. You can call them on board, have them do the whole rigmarole, and they'll be able to get the crystal hearts as well, which is super cool. So 422 times however many villagers you have on a traditional account is a lot. Absolutely. Now, the remaining question is, how do you get all the items, right? And then what is the maximization? What happens with that? Abdallah, you mentioned something that the game doesn't tell you. Well, here it is. Once you have your crystal hearts available, all you have to do is talk to Cyrus here. And Cyrus literally has every single one of these items available for you to purchase and take home with you. So I'll just pretty much go through here and you guys can see how much they cost. There's a lot of things ranging from 3 to 40 for that organ. Oh my gosh, that's really, really expensive. You can see all sorts of floors, all sorts of blue wedding rugs. You got the dress over here that looks amazing. The tuxedo looks great. The pumps, the shoes, and the bridal veil. Super, super cool stuff. So now, what you're going to need in order to get every single one of these is about 265 heart crystals. Now, I added in an additional flower stand in that math simply because if you want to make the wedding wand, the little bouquet of flowers that I had at the beginning of the video, if you want to make that, you're going to need an additional flower stand. So that comes to a total of 265. 265 out of 422, if you do it optimally, That's not too bad. You still have a lot left over to order even more chairs, to order even more candles and head tables and wedding cakes and whatever you want. Now, at the end of the day, you're going to have a whole bunch of these crystal stars. I mean, I guess I should say at the end of the month. But here's the thing that the game doesn't tell you. You can only order 8 things per in-game day. So those of you guys that are traditional players, make sure you spend your little crystal hearts as you get them. You don't want to hoard them for the last couple days because then you won't be able to time travel back and spend them. So those of you guys that are on a more customized approach and skipping days left and right, you guys are absolutely fine. I've tested it on my stream. You can skip back to day 1 or day 2, day 25, it doesn't matter, and you can continuously grind out even more 15 hearts per day. Keep that in mind. There's a lot happening over there. So do not hoard them until the last day, because if you want one of everything, you can only order 8 per time. So anyway, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to order one just for the sake of ordering it. If I want to make another wand, for example, if I want more materials to make the wand, I would highly recommend ordering more of these flower stands. They're pretty cheap, and the recipe for that is pretty simple, and I'll show you guys that really quick. So we're going to order that. We're going to give him our crystal hearts that we just earned right now. And then what he's going to do is he's going to mail them. If you guys remember May Day, the reason why they mail them to you instead of giving them to you is because what happens if you have full inventory, right? So they're just going to throw it in your mail. And then what you're going to need to do on the next day is you're going to have to open up your mail and pick up your present. So we're going to take a look at DIY recipes over here. One of the things that I did want to show you is there's a couple things that you're going to get from Harv himself. One's from Harv and one's from your boy Cyrus over here. So within your first week of playing, you'll be able to get the wedding fence. And the wedding fence is right over here. It looks pretty great. It's got the gold poles, the little like cloth over there. It costs 3 softwood, and then you got your 5 iron nuggets. Now, within that 1 week, you'll also, on the final day, maybe day 7, depending on how often you play, you'll be able to get exactly this. This is the wedding wand. You'll need 3 star fragments and a wedding flower stand. Now remember, that's why I said buy more of the wedding flower stand so that you can get this. Okay, so now that we've placed that order, we are all set and ready to go. If you wanted to, you can press minus right now, save and quit, travel to the next day, and then rinse and repeat. Or if you guys are more traditional, then you can go home and then wait and do your regular chores or whatever you want, and then just wait until the mail shows up. But do order 8 at a time, especially if you're a traditional player, because what's the sense of holding on to them, right? So now that we've shown you guys all of that, let's give you guys a little taste of what these items look like within your house so that you guys can get a better idea of what these items look like so that you can spend your heart crystals however you want. Now, speaking of spending heart crystals, I'm honestly curious of if this is going to be a currency that's going to catch on, right? Is the game going to allow us to purchase anything else with the heart crystals in the future? Are heart crystals going to be more expensive and sought after than Nook Miles tickets? Because you can completely grind out Nook Miles tickets whenever you want to, but if you're a traditional player, once you're done with your 422 or however many you get, you're done and you can't get any more. So I'm honestly curious as to how that's going to happen. All right, so forgive the quick cut. I decided to grab Jess's account and dress her all up into the very, very cute outfit. Oh my goodness, hubba hubba, look at that. Looks really great, right? That is the wedding dress. That is the bridal veil. I don't know if you can see her shoes, but she's wearing some pretty cool kicks. Look at me in my blue socks. Oh my gosh, what a guy. Okay, make sure you change out your socks, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so here we go. This is exactly the room. Hey, I'll give you guys a quick tour of what exactly is going on, and we'll mess around with all of the little customization options with the wallpaper and flooring. Now, I'm not going to give you guys what the chic set looks like or what the garden set looks like. No, you guys can mess around with that in Harv's Island. It's really just about showcasing everything over here. So this is what I came up with. I think it looks pretty great. We got a little arch over here. We've got a little bench. We've got 2 of the tables showing off the crystal hearts there. This is the Reese and Cyrus plate. That is going to be the commemorative thing that you're going to get from them. If you press the A on it, if you press the A button on it, you get a little quote. And I'll show you guys that really quick. Being married doubles joys, have sadness, and quadruples living expenses. That is such a true thing. Amen to that, right? Can I get an amen in the comments? All of you guys that are married. Anyway, so what we have over here is we've got the organ. I was able to pick up a whole bunch of the chairs. The chairs are very, very cheap, so you can get those. And this is my tuxedo and my shoes. One of the other things that I do want to show you is the wedding wand. The wedding wand looks like a bouquet of flowers. Looks really, really spiffy. And if you press the A button while you're holding on to the wand, you could change into any one of the outfits that you already have available. So it looks pretty great. It works exactly like any other wand. So very, very fun. Okay, so now let's mess around with the flooring and the wallpaper. As you guys can see right now, we're doing a little bit of a green aesthetic. That is part of the green wall and the green flooring. So let's just bring it back to the white wedding. So here we go. We're gonna place the white wedding flooring. We're gonna place it horizontally, and we're gonna do the white wedding wall, the matching set. So you can see over here at the white wedding wall, it looks like you're in some sort of bricked cathedral. And the flooring looks like it's made out of stone tile. So I think that's really great. The brightness is amazing. All right, next up is taking a look over here this way. Let's get my bride back over here. Yeah, get over there. You can't get off a screen. Anyway, come on, let's go. We got stuff to take a look at. Anyway, so like I showed you guys earlier, this is the green wedding wall and then the green wedding flooring. Super simple. That's exactly what that looked like. I liked it because of the horizontal looking like wood. I think that looks great. Next up is going to be the brown wedding wall, matching with the brown wedding flooring. As you can see here, it looks like the exact same thing as the green, but the marble's a little bit different. And the wallpaper looks different as well. It doesn't look like you're in necessarily like a wooden cathedral or a stone one. So that looks very, very cool. And I think you can look outside too. It's a little 3D. Yeah, kind of. You can kind of see some bushes out there. So pretty interesting. Now, there's going to be one set of wallpaper that just doesn't have a matching flooring, and that's going to be called the wedding party wall. We're going to place that on the wall right over here, and it's just a lot of drapery. As you can see, the drapery looks all over the place. Looks kind of decent, very bright. I would definitely say it's very bright, but to each their own. You can mix and match however you want. Now, if you take a look at the very bottom of the floor over here, you'll notice that I have a runner. And this runner is going to be 3 wide of these specific rugs. It's going to be the white wedding rug. As we can see there, there's 1 right here, 2, and then 3, and it leads up to there. Unfortunately, it's not like 1 square bigger, but what can you do for the basement? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you guys exactly what the other runners look like. I'm going to get rid of this one, I'm going to get rid of this one, and then we are going to slap on the red wedding rug. No Game of Thrones fans, not that kind of red wedding. We're going to do the blue wedding rug right over here, if I can bring it over 1 and then rotate. And then I'm going to zoom into that just to show you guys exactly what they look like. So if you want a little bit of a runner that's right along the aisle, you can see that the white one has a little bit of the gold aesthetic on the roses. The blue one has a little bit of the pink, and the red one has pretty much red roses on it. So ladies and gents, there you have it. So we're looking good. We're looking good, absolutely. The other thing that I did not show you was the fencing. And I'll quickly walk outside to right in front of Nook's. And I made a little bit of fencing over here so you guys can understand what the actual fencing looks like in real life versus just seeing it on the crafting menu. So my bride, my runaway bride, keep up. Ah, shotgun wedding. Ah, run. We gotta elope. Let's get out of here. All right, so this is exactly what it looks like. You can see here that the wedding fence looks exactly like this. We're gonna pay homage to the very first non-updated version of the game where we indeed loved our crowns. Am I right? Any crown spinners in the comments? Anyone? Am I the only one? Okay, got it. Anyway, what's crowns? I have no idea what you're talking about. So anyway, that's what that looks like. Looks pretty cool. I love it. I love the fencing. It looks absolutely stunning. I would honestly think that that would look really good in like a museum almost, if you have some really cool museum aesthetics. So anyway, guys, that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I think the only way to end off this video would be to go into our house and just end off right by the little archway. Right? Lovey-dovey. I love you too. I love you more. Tell me you love me 100 times. What game am I playing? Oh my gosh. What was that? Paper Mario 1000-Year Door? Oh, it absolutely was. All right, anyway. So we can see here that this is exactly our room. This is our aesthetic. Of course, I mixed up the little flooring, but that's okay. It doesn't matter to me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys learned a little bit more about the wedding event in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Tell me what you guys think. I cannot wait to hear what you guys come up with for all of your very cool wedding designs. Here we go. Watch. We're going to have a little contest, and I want you guys to do it, all right? Let's do it. Let's call it hashtag ACNH wedding ideas, right? It's a long hashtag, but it'll allow me to search these pictures better. If you guys have a really, really cool wedding idea that you want to share, and I can absolutely grab and feature it on a future video, by all means, use that hashtag on screen right now and tweet at Abdallah Nation. I'll search those out, and then we'll absolutely take a look at what kind of cool designs you guys can come up with. I'm looking forward to seeing any kind of indoor weddings. I'm looking forward to seeing any kind of outdoor weddings, all that fun stuff. Hashtag ACNH wedding ideas. It's as easy as that, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys are a traditional player and you have friends that also play traditionally as well, meaning they do not like to skip around days or they don't like going backwards or forwards, you need to share this video with them because there's a lot of information in it that a lot of you guys need to learn about. So keep that in mind. If this video helped you out, be sure to smash that like button. Subscribe for even more. If you guys have more time today, definitely take a look at the playlist. Tons of scientific data and information on there. So go watch that. Newest video right there. Discord in the lower corner. And we'll see you guys on the next exciting episode of Animal Crossing. Thanks for watching.